Okay friends, today we're going to be painting a piece of paper to make our skin tone. First thing you're going to do is start by writing your name. After you put your name on your paper, you're going to turn it over and we're going to get started painting. The first thing we're going to do is just get our paper wet. So we're going to take our paintbrush, get some white paint, and then we're just going to cover the whole paper. And I'm using my not painting hands to kind of hold my paper still. Okay, I've got my whole paper painted. Right now, this is the color of a ghost. So I've got to add a little bit of color to it. If I wanted to make it a little bit darker, I can start by adding a little bit of brown. And oh, my paintbrush is messy. What we're going to do today is just wipe those paintbrushes on our messy mats to get most of the paint off. There's still a little bit of white, but it should be clean enough. And I'm going to add a little bit of brown and just add that to my white. And you can see the white paint is making this brown a little bit lighter, closer to what my skin tone might be. Let's say I want to make my skin tone a little bit peachier. What I can do is add a little bit of yellow, clean my brush first, and then clean my brush again and add a little bit of red, just a tiny bit of red. And that's going to make an orange, and when it mixes with the white, it's going to start to look kind of peachy. And I'm just going to keep dragging my paintbrush back and forth to create a skin tone. Let's say I wanted to make it a little bit darker. Well, I want to make my skin tone a little bit darker. I'm just going to take my black paint and touch it. Just get a tiny little bit of black paint because it's a really strong color. And I can mix it in on my paper. And if that's looking a little bit too grayish, you can go back, add a little bit of brown paint. And now that's starting to look pretty good. And you're just going to paint and fill up your whole paper. And if you ever want to make anything light, just go back and add a little bit of white. Whoops. If you want to make your skin tone darker, you can add a little bit of brown paint to it and just keep blending it in. You can also use black paint to make it a little bit darker. But remember, black is a really strong color, so just add a little bit. You can also add some yellow and red, and they'll help make your skin tone look a little bit darker as well. Remember to keep blending it so your paint is all blended together. All right, amazing artists, now it's your turn.